Hello, everyone, and welcome to Question Answered by Bright Ideas. I wanted to go ahead and answer a question that was sent to me. It was concerning a site plan that a client was working on that they wanted to get completed because they needed to turn it in for permit drawings. They had to turn some in for a building permit, and they had to turn something else in for zoning. And so the zoning essentially said to them, based off the site plan that is defaulted into Revit, they did not like that plan because it showed the roof, and sometimes roofs can be misleading when it comes to the footprint of the house because you have overhangs and so on and so forth, and you don't always have the same exact footprint down below that you're actually digging versus what is up above. So long story short, what we needed to do was we essentially needed to get the roof out of there so that you could see the rest of the site that was going on. And there's a few ways that you could do this. One of the ways that you could do this is you could just take the roof and you can do an element hide and hide it in this view, and then draw a filled region on top of that kind of gives you an idea of what the footprint is. Or another way that you could do is you could actually just change the view range. And this works with a lot of different things, and this also affects how you see many different things in different plans. So essentially what you want to do here is, I'm actually in a site plan right now, and most site plans have a large scale to them. So things come out very big and weird looking, and sometimes, very crowded. So I'm going to come over here to my properties box, and I'm going to actually go to where it says view range, which is underneath extents. I'm going to click on that, and it's going to bring up a dialog box about the view range. Inside of here, you'll see that it's set to 200 feet. Most of the time, it's either something crazy like 200 feet, 300 feet, way up in the air, because you're looking on it down from space or something. So one of the things you need to make sure you do is you can just change this, and it's very simple. So essentially, you want to put in where the actual ground is, and in this particular case, my ground is actually located at a lower level. So I'm going to actually, for bottom, it's at basement. So I've got my bottom level set up to basement for us. This for me, this is where it is. I'm going to actually change my top level to the level above, which is the ground plane for me, because basements are dug down below. And I'm then going to come over here to my view range, and I'm going to actually change where the offset is. So the cut plane right now is set to 200. I'm going to actually take this, and I'm going to take it down to about 4 feet, how it normally is. And I'm going to change the offset to something like 7, like you would see in pretty much a normal floor plan. And you'll notice what it did was it took us down to below the roof, and I can also see the basement down below. So so you can get this site plan scaling that you want, showing everything that you want to see, but also removing that roof out of the equation. Now, obviously, in this particular view, if you're doing a zoning plan or site plan, there are going to be some things that you probably are not going to turn in or turn on or have shown in the plan. You'll just have to then make sure that you change those and make those appropriate edits. Like, say, for instance, you can go through and hide items by category so that they're not showing in the view. And then you're just getting what is important for them to see as far as any zoning purposes may go. And of course, obviously, I don't have a survey or anything underneath this because I don't have that in this particular drawing, but I'll be adding in some dimensions. I'll make sure that some of these labels disappear because, like I said, some of these labels are set up to be really big, and we don't care about those in this particular drawing. So there is some work that I'll have to do. But that's just about it. If you have any other questions, or if you want to find out other ways to manipulate views, please let me know. You can leave a message down in the comments below, and I'll try to respond to it, or you can contact me at brightideas@gmail.com, and that's BRIGHTEYEDIAS@gmail.com, and I'll try to respond back and answer any questions that you may have. Also, don't forget to subscribe so that when I do other videos or answer other questions, those videos pop up in your feed and you can follow right along. Thanks again.